Hi everyone, my name is Cecilia Martinez and today I'm going to talk about one of the most practical concepts in economy, price elasticity of demand. This idea helps us understand how people react when prices change. In simple terms, it measures how much the quantity demanded of a product changes when its price changes. What does this mean? If something is elastic, it means that when the price changes a little, people change how much they buy a lot. For example, imagine a clothing store that increases the price of t-shirts. If people decide not to buy them anymore and switch to cheaper ones, that product has high elasticity. It's sensitive to price changes. But if something is inelastic, like gasoline or basic food, people will still buy almost the same amount, even if the price goes up. How do we measure it? Economists measures elasticity with this formula. Elasticity equals percentage of change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage in change in price. If the result is greater than 1, demand is elastic. If it's less than 1, it's inelastic. If it's exactly 1, it's unit elastic. You don't have to memorize numbers for daily life, but knowing this helps businesses and governments make better decisions. For example, if a cafe raises its prices, some people might stop buying daily and make coffee at home. That shows elasticity. Now think of medicine or salt. No matter the price, people still buy it because they need it. That's inelastic demand. Companies use elasticity to set prices. If demand is elastic, raising prices too much can cause a big drop in sales. But if it's inelastic, like with necessary products, they can raise prices without losing too many customers. We can actually see elasticity all around us in everyday situations. For example, during a very hot weather, if cold drinks increase in price, people still buy them because they need them to stay refreshed, making the demand less elastic temporarily. But when we look at things like candy, snacks, or treats, even a small price increase can make many people choose not to buy them, especially those on a tight budget. This shows that elasticity depends not only on the type of product, but also on the context, the customer's income, and the situation at the moment. Why does it matter? Understanding price elasticity helps explain market behavior, business strategy, and even government policy. For example, when the government adds taxes to cigarettes, they expect sales won't drop dramatically because cigarette demand is relatively inelastic. Another key idea is the relationship between elasticity and total revenue. When the demand is elastic, raising the price actually lowers a company's revenue because the drop in quantity demanded is larger than the price increase. But when the demand is inelastic, raising prices increases revenue, since people keep buying almost the same amount even if it costs more. Understanding this relationship helps companies decide when a price change is beneficial and when it could harm their financial results. So, to sum up, price elasticity of demand tells us how sensitive consumers are to price changes. It connects psychology, economics, and business decisions in a single concept. Thanks for watching, and I hope now you see this idea in everyday life around you. In the end, price elasticity of demand is much more than a theory from a textbook. It explains how customers react to prices, how companies set their strategies, and how governments choose certain policies. We experience elasticity every time we shop, compare prices, or decide whether something is worth it. Understanding it helps us see markets in a clearer and more realistic way.